Maybe you're familiar with the law of attraction and understanding energy. Maybe you've even dabbled with using your imagination to create. Perhaps you've looked at all of those tools, but you're still wondering, what's that final piece? Like, I know how to use the law of attraction. I understand the law of attraction, but I don't know how to apply it in my life. If that's you, well, this step, I believe, is going to be perfect for you. Welcome to Manifesting Your Heart's Desires. I'm Beth McGill, and I love teaching about the law of attraction and how to manifest whatever it is that you want in life. And this is a special series called Be Courageous. And today's the last episode. We're closing it out today by the end of the year. And I hope that you get so much from this episode that you are able to step into 2024 with a new perspective and new goals and new things that you're passionate about, knowing that you can create your reality and that, in fact, you do create your own reality. Well, I set up this series, Be Courageous, to be for people that are stepping into the world of manifestation. Maybe you don't know too much about it. That's okay. Or maybe you've been studying the law of attraction for a long time and you're looking for that final piece. Like maybe you understand a lot of the components. You understand that you need to be aware of your thoughts and your feelings and, all these things that I've been talking about in this course, like being aware of your thoughts and letting go of things that are holding you in the past. Maybe you're familiar with that. Maybe you're familiar with the law of attraction and understanding energy. Maybe you've even dabbled with using your imagination to create. Perhaps you've looked at all of those tools, but you're still wondering, what's that final piece? Like, how do I know how to use the law of attraction. I understand the law of attraction, but I don't know how to apply it in my life. If that's you, well, this step, I believe, is going to be perfect for you because it's not just about believing in your goals and your dreams. That it's really important. And last week we talked about that, how you get to control your thoughts and your beliefs. It's all you. And believing in yourself is important, but we're going to take it a little step further today. That final piece that maybe this is it. This is what you've been missing. And here it is. Because I know for me, it was like this piece made the entire difference for me being able to not just understand the law of attraction, but be able to manifest this life and everything that I have, but also to be able to live this manifested life in joy and in bliss. That's right. Being able to get blissed out every day, knowing that you create your reality, you create your emotions and what you're going through. And this step is going to be really fun. And I also have an exercise at the end just for you. All right. So who out there wants to manifest something? You want to manifest something that you've been longing for a real long time? Well, through this series, if you've been listening, you're starting to understand that you have to be the change. Because if you haven't manifested it yet, it simply means that you're not on a vibrational match to what it is you desire. And I've given you quite a number of ways that you can increase your vibration every day. The number one, of course, having deep gratitude and appreciation for all that you have. We talked about that last week. So yes, that's really important. But you have to change. You have to become that person that is going to attract that which you want. So what does that mean? It means that you have to get to this place. This is the big message today, where you not only believe in yourself and your dreams, but you love and accept yourself unconditionally. Now, that might sound weird. I know I've talked to some people before, and they go, Beth, I don't even like myself. It's true. You have to love and accept yourself unconditionally. And that's when the manifestations start to just like flood in to your life. Not to mention, you feel amazing. So you have to be the change. And this last step, this last secret is that you must love yourself. You must accept yourself unconditionally. So what does that look like? What do you mean I have to love myself? Like, what does that look like? What do I need to do? Well, first of all, forgive yourself. That's right. Forgive yourself. Do you have regrets? Do you have things that you wish you would have done? Do you have things that maybe you get mad at yourself about? Like, why didn't I go after that career? Or why didn't I do this? Or why didn't I do that? Let it go. There's no reason to have regrets. Like, let yourself off the hook for everything. No regrets. Stop criticizing yourself. Stop getting mad at yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself. Let that stuff go. And instead, choose that you're going to love yourself and accept yourself. It's so important. So let those things go. And really, it's not just loving, it's accepting yourself as well and accepting all of you. I know I'm just like you guys. So when I was younger, right, I had plenty of, I called them fat and ugly days. They were just days where I woke up and I didn't feel good and I didn't like the body I was in. I get it. We've all had those days, but it's time to become consciously aware that you can change your feelings and your thoughts. And I used to also, and it's really loving and accepting all of you. Like, that's such a big lesson. I used to always hate, for example, my hips. I have really wide hips, and they used to annoy me, and I hated them. But then one day you have to get consciously aware of what you're doing. Anything that you're negative about yourself or your body, like, it's not good for you. And when I finally was able to say, hey, you know what? They're mine. I love them. I accept them for who I am. And, I was able to give birth to 2 children. Those hips served me. And so you have to love all of yourself. So if there's any part of you, like in your physical body, that you don't appreciate, turn it around today. Get consciously aware and say, I love that about me. I appreciate that about me. So one thing you can do is, every time you see yourself in the mirror, we see ourselves in the mirror all the time, all day long. But what I want you to do is, when you see yourself in the mirror, say, I love you. That's it. I love you. And just start thinking that way, being more positive about not just your physical body, but every part of you, your intellect, your spiritual being, all of you, loving and accepting yourself. So at first, just start, when you see yourself in the mirror, just say, I love you. I love you. When that starts to feel really comfortable, then start to say, I love and accept you. I love and accept you. And really take that time out of your day, because you're looking at yourself in the mirror anyway. You might as well say something positive. Now, I want to share with you a quote by Louise Hay. She's one of my favorite women. And this quote really puts it all together. And she says, I find that when we really love and accept and approve of ourselves exactly as we are, then everything in our life works. It's as if little miracles are everywhere. Our health improves, we attract more money, our relationship becomes much more fulfilling, and we begin to express ourselves in creatively fulfilling ways. All this seems to happen without our even trying. So see, it's the gateway to being able to manifest, whether it's you want to manifest a better relationship, you want to manifest more money, whatever it is, It starts with loving and approving of yourself unconditionally, and loving and accepting and approving of yourself. So I love that quote by Louise Hay. So besides looking at yourself every day and every time you see yourself, say, I love you. I love and accept you. I love and accept you unconditionally. That's a very good place to start. Now, another thing that you might want to think about is this. Is there anyone in your environment that maybe says negative things about you? Maybe they're teasing you, but it's not good for your self-image. Be courageous enough to tell that person that those words are not serving you. Those words are hurting my self-esteem. I would appreciate it if you didn't say those things. And they might just be teasing you. They might be calling you a pet name or something, but it's not helping you and your self-esteem. Use those words to just say, you know what, I'd appreciate it if you didn't say that. If you're around other people that are negative and are saying things, give yourself the freedom. Love yourself enough to hang out with positive people. Love yourself enough to be around people that are going to support you and lift you up. Okay, so be courageous in that as well. So you want to be courageous in lifting yourself up, but also be courageous in allowing yourself to be around other positive, uplifting people. If they're not positive and uplifting you in ways that serve you, be courageous enough to not hang out with them. It's okay. Be around positive people that are going to help you. And, share this exercise with other people as well. Hey, I'm doing this thing. I'm looking at the mirror, and every time I do, I'm saying, I love you. And see how many times. I know when I first started practicing this exercise, I was consciously aware of it. Like it was 30, 40, 50 times a day. And it's just amazing. And then after a while, it's like, it just becomes natural and you don't even have to say those words anymore, because then you're feeling the love. Does that make sense? At first, you might just be saying it, but then you don't even need to really say it anymore because you're feeling it from your heart and you know it to be true. Now, there's another exercise that I have for you from my book, Allow Life to Happen and Receive Everything You Desire. And I'm going to take you through that exercise today. So this exercise is called a mirroring technique. And it simply is looking at yourself in the mirror, and I'm going to guide you through this process. Now, what I did was I learned about mirroring techniques and I heard different versions of them. And then I took them together and I created my own. I like this part. I like this part of this one. I like this part of this one. And I created one that really was for that positive, looking at yourself in a positive light, but also being able to look at yourself and what it is that you want to manifest and combining the two and merging them together. So let's go ahead and do that exercise now. And all you need to do is to be standing in front of a mirror. You might have a small handheld mirror that you can hold in front of you. And you just need to be looking at your beautiful face in the mirror. And close your eyes for a minute and vision, what is it that you would love to see yourself as? I started this out as reminding you that you need to be the change. You need to become the person that is vibrating at the same frequency as whatever it is that you desire. So who is it that you need to become? I want you to take a minute, close your eyes, and use your imagination. See that person. What have they done, let's say in the next year? How have you changed? What is it that you really want? So just take a minute to have that vision in front of you. Now open your eyes and look at yourself fondly in the mirror and look at every aspect of your face. And ask yourself this question: do I really want to transform myself into this version of myself to manifest my heart's desires? And then mentally picture yourself the way you see yourself in 1 year, and continue to concentrate as you're looking at your face, remembering that You are made in God's image, God's spirit universe. And you want to make sure to keep your mouth closed and breathe through your nose. You may even feel bodily sensations. Just breathe in and out through your nose. And continue that process until you begin to feel buoyant. And as you're breathing in and out through your nose, think powerfully and confidently about what it is that you desire. Think really big thoughts. Perhaps you're thinking, I am prosperous. I am living an abundant life. And think about those situations that you desire. Think about what you really want and see it done now as you're gazing at yourself, eyes fully opened at every feature in your face. And keep doing this until you can feel that what you desire is already manifested. You can see it in your eyes. You confidently know it. And you're gazing at yourself with love and appreciation, knowing that you do love yourself. You appreciate yourself. You approve of yourself, and you accept of yourself unconditionally. And visualize, see the transformation in your face right now. Observe that youthful appearance in front of you right now. And you want to continue confidently in this practice. It only takes about 5 minutes a day to gaze at yourself and envision and see yourself in this manner, in this way that's confident and knowing that you have manifested whatever it is that you desire. It's done. As you're looking at your eyes, loving and accepting of yourself. It's a very powerful tool. You can do this as often as you can. Now, we have talked about using your imagination. Now, here's another trick. If you do write it all out, like a life scripting, and you write out your life in a positive manner, like it's already done, like I'm so happy and grateful that I'm living this amazing life, and you write out every aspect of what you've been able to create in the future, and you record yourself, if you can listen to that recording as you're gazing at yourself in the mirror, that like amplifies the powerful vibration that this tool gives you. So another powerful exercise, if there's more about doing that in my book. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. So again, staying around positive people, doing this mirroring technique, being aware of your thoughts and your feelings, and noticing your I ams. Only allow a powerful I am, a positive I am in your life. Now, don't beat yourself up if you say something negative, if you say, oh, that was so dumb. No, just say, that I'm going to deflect that thought, and I'm going to choose a better one. I am positive. I am getting better at this every day. And really pay attention to those I ams. Write out powerful I ams, whatever it is. Maybe you need to write out, I love and accept myself unconditionally. One thing I love to do, and I do it in a couple of my courses, is I teach people just to journal about everything that you love. It's like a love journal to yourself, right? Just start it out. Just sit down, maybe take out 5 minutes of your day and just write everything that you love. I love the green grass outside. I love my husband. I love my family. But really just set a timer. Maybe it's even only for 1 minute, but you're writing down everything that you love. And that increases your vibration dramatically. I love this. I love that. I love whatever it is. I love the weather outside. Whatever is going on in your life, just write down everything that you love about it. Time yourself even for 1 minute and just boom, your energy is elevated. Now, there's another way that I'm going to invite you to join me in journaling and elevating your vibration, because this is the last episode of Be Courageous. So I'm asking you to be courageous once again and join me in a 129-day journaling challenge. And it's starting New Year's Day. Now, my journal is Allow Life to Happen 129-day journal. You can get it on Amazon. If you just want the quotes and the affirmations, it's only $1.99, or you can get the full color version journal if you want to write in it. Again, that's on Amazon, Allow Life to Happen, 129-day journal. And we're going to do a journaling challenge starting January 1st, because I believe that setting intention. So you've been through all the steps of being courageous. You're working on them. Now it's time to set an intention. Now it's time to get really specific and put out there into the universe what it is that you desire. And what the journal does is it takes you through a variety. It goes through an affirmation and then a quote, and then an affirmation and a quote. So every day is a little bit different. And what I'm going to be doing in my Facebook group is I'm going to be going live every day and providing, giving you what I wrote about that quote or that affirmation. And we'll be setting intentions together. So you can join me in my Facebook group, High Energy Manifester, and you can go through that journaling challenge with me, again, starting January 1st, 2024. So get excited about that. And I would love to see in the comments what it is that you would like next. Like, what is it that you need help with now that you understand these concepts? You've been through this Be Courageous series, or maybe you've read my book, but you're still having difficulties in a certain area, or you want more information about an area, because I realize it is simple, but I also realize it's not easy, right? There are just a few simple steps, but we all have hiccups. We all have certain challenges and things that we need a little bit more information, or we need more help in, or perhaps you want another guided meditation. So whatever it is that you're thinking about, please let me know in the comments below, and I will address them. I will look for those comments, and I will schedule out 2024 so that I can address what it is that you need, because it is simply my mission in life that you live a life that you desire, and being able to manifest and being able to love yourself unconditionally. Oh my gosh, when you get to that point where you're loving yourself and accepting of yourself unconditionally, like Louise Hay in that quote said that I read earlier, it's like life just becomes so easy. It becomes magical, and things just start to flow into your life, whether it's more money, or whether it's better health, or whether it's a relationship. When you set that intention and you do the inspired actions, that's what it takes, inspired actions. Like, you can't just plop up a few pictures on a vision board and call it good. Like, the universe wants us to take inspired action. And so that's why when we do like the journaling challenge and we set an intention, it really sends the universe a message. Like, this is what I desire. This is my intention. I'm listening to my intuition. I'm willing to take inspired action, and I'm doing this purposefully. And then we know we don't have to figure out the how. We don't have to figure out the when. We just have to set that intention, use our intuition, and look for the signs. Where am I supposed to take inspired action? And the universe will show you, like, it's going to happen. I know last summer when I first did the 129 journal, wow, it was like so simple. I would set an intention and then boom, it was done. I think I got through like 3 or 4 different intentions within that 129 days. So it's powerful. It works. I would love for you to join me. Again, that's in my Facebook group called High Energy Manifester. And you can get the journal on Amazon. I would love to see you in the group, and I would love to see your comments below. What more can I give you in terms of content that would help you to manifest whatever it is that you want? All right, take care. Have a wonderful day. And I can't wait to see you soon. All right, take care. Bye.